Hello, hello, there we go. Boy, I'm glad it's not just me. I'm sorry that Mercury retrograde was so bonkers for everybody that I've heard them say it was absolutely bonkers, but man alive. And I didn't have it on my bingo board that the Aries ruled Mercury retrograde would give me more trouble than a Mercury retrograde has given me in years. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Shauna, and hi, Juan. I decided this very late, so I'm not expecting a big chat. But recording has not been my friend all the month of April. And air signs deserve their readings. So we're going to do Gemini. I kind of feel like that my Hellfire shirt is such a nerd shirt. This is for Stranger Things, and I'm using my Stranger Things deck with my Hellfire shirt. Because if anybody deserves like a nerd-ridden reading, it is the air signs. Because y'all smart. I hope everyone is well. All right, let's get into Gemini first. I'm going to, so my Gemini's third house placements. Maybe you have Mercury like 2-3 degrees from your ascendant. That sometimes can count. I, as a person with Pluto conjunct my ascendant, often feel like the Scorpio readings resonate. Okay. So I'm going to get 2 cards to begin with. Hi, Eva. To get the subject matter, what your guides told my guides they want me to talk to you about, and they passed a note in Jim. Okay. First off the bat, we have a Knight of... Ooh. I did not like that first card, so the second one came out. Gemini. Take a sip of my coffee for this one. Gemini. By the way, I'm going to take a little breaks, and I'll do all 3 signs, and then I'll cut them up later so that there are 3 different videos. But and yes, my hair is wet because choices had to be made. Choices had to be made. All right, let's get into this. So at first, Gemini, you got the Knight of Cups, and he's in return. So for me, he's in reverse. For me, when I see a Knight of Cups in reverse, that 100% is you being like, we are no longer accepting love bombing, or somebody that was love bombing you like pulled back their energy, which happens often with love bombers, right? But look at what they did. They went from being the Knight of Cups and inconsistent to being the King of Cups. And that is really what we want. I'm always kind of like not a fan of the Knights because they're dropping by, and we want consistency. Like, I don't know what you find sexy. What I find sexy is consistency. Right? And so when we see in tarot, an energy maturing, which is what we get when we go from a knight to a king, that doesn't mean age. It doesn't mean status in life. It means the ability to stay a little while. It means the ability to be more committed, show up in a more mature way. We love, 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 love this. Okay. Love it. So that is the subject, Gemini. Can we just be done with the reading? Can we just be like, that's it. Everything is good. You win. Kudos to you. Mini wave in celebration. Gemini wins, right? I wish that could be the reading. Let's get some more details, though. I'm going to put my focus on all day. All day. It's a good day. Okay. Gemini. You know, and this could be you. This could be you just saying, I am no longer accepting applications from a King of Cups. Go love bomb someone else, or don't love bomb anyone. I'm only dealing with a King of Cups. Somebody who's mature, ready, and like, and that's not in question. Ooh. Ooh. And let me tell you something, when you change that energy, because you know what the difference is? Ooh, I love this. It's 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, because I'm going to cut this part out and make it a mini video. The difference between a Knight of Cups and a King of Cups has nothing to do with the person. Difference between the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups is your boundaries and how you execute them. Because either that's going to fall off and be a Page of Cups, or it's going to mature. And either one is good for you. Ain't nobody got time for that. The difference between a Knight of Cups and a King of Cups are your boundaries. Has nothing to do with the Knight or the King. Said what I said. All right. Let's get into this. What are the details? Let's get some details about your energy in this. Let's see what a way to start the day. Okay, your energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you might be busy at work. You might be working on, like, I'm working on my own happiness. Or this just might mean that you're ready to make this work as long as they are pulling in. They keep with that King of Cups. All right, let's see what I'm getting for their energy. But I'm not mad at an Eight of Pentacles either. I was so annoyed at that Knight of Cups when it came out. Like, come on, I want better for Gemini. And then is the King of Cups. Hey, Michael. Not mad at it. Okay. I don't know what else to tell you. They have the Two of Cups in their energy. I know sometimes the Geminis in my comments are like, this isn't my reading. I don't claim this. Because I'm very honest. And I believe that sometimes things happen so we can bring them to our awareness because it's part of the growth. So, y'all, if I get a reading that's like, oh, your Knight of Cups turned into a King of Cups, why could you have boundaries? And they were like, oh, all right, let me get with this. And then you're like, all right, I can make this work. And they're like, you are the other person. You are Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer. I did a whole thing about that in my membership video, membership live stream. We had a live stream and I went over in detail about the Two of Cups, but I kind of like it more than the Lovers. Because the Lovers is still at a choice. And the Lovers often is an energy happening in our hearts and our minds and our souls, but not like on the ground in real life. So Two of Cups, I love. Hi, Shingamafall. Shingami Fall. I can say it right now. It's a little sad, right? Again, I kind of just want to stop the reading. You win. Mini wave in celebration of you. Gemini wins April. And I think like no one won April. Like April was like crunchy as hell. Yo. All right. I gotta tell you, this put me in a good mood. I put my back out this morning. I just took like 5 turmeric and curcumin, which is a lot, because I don't do Advil and Tylenol. I can't stop smiling because woohoo, this reading is so good. Gemini, y'all pulled me right out of my back pain. right, let's get some details. Let's get some details. What changed? What changed? Okay. Seven of Cups in reverse. First of all but one card here. Or this... No. Yeah, all but one card here are cups. You have one Pentacles card and the rest are cups, which are also more like longevity signs. The Seven of Cups is fantasy. It's too many choices. Sometimes I see that as somebody sticking their fingers in too many pies, if you know what I mean, and you do. If you know, you know, and you know. And this, when it's Seven of Cups is in reverse, for me, it's somebody that made you a choice is now making you the only choice, which is clocks with this. That's why it happened. Why? What changed? What changed was they might have been playing the field, and that's okay as long as, listen, if you want to see multiple people, as long as all of the people know that they are one of a multiple, that's okay, do you. It's when people are like, oh, I thought I was the only one. Because what happens is people are nervous to have the conversation of, is this exclusive? Because we don't want to make people run. Ask. Because if that one question is going to make them run, that's not something you want to be laboring under the delusion that you are. If you're not. I mean, don't have it every week. That's annoying. But Little Wave, look and make sure that you have it on all chat and not top chat. There should be a little arrow at the top. Like a little down arrow right at the top of the chat box. And you might have a choice between like live chat, which is all comments, or top chat. Okay. So what we have here is a lot of... Now we have two major arcana coming out. So we have Strength and the Moon. There's something this person needs to tell you. You know, and you could be this person. You could be the person moving from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. You could be the one that has decided, yep, this is my person. This is my person. This is my person. This gives the same energy. It's the same thing. That could be you. If this is you, what's interesting to me is the Truth and the Strength card. I feel like there's something you need to tell them. I don't necessarily think... Sorry, I have to take off my shoes because they make my legs too long. Under the desk. I feel like for at least a good majority of you, there is this sense of this now King of Cups that is choosing you after maybe leaving options open. They have something to tell you and they need the strength to do it. Or you need to tell somebody, if you're a Gemini and listening to this, I think what you think you have to muster up the strength to tell them, I don't think is going to hit as hard as you think it's going to. Let's get some good googly moogly. That thing is juicy. What is the juicy truth? What is the juicy truth? are they going to react? It doesn't even matter because it's going to be different for how is... Let's pull one card for if you are a Gemini and you have to tell somebody something and you're nervous about telling them this fact about you. It could be anything. How is this person who you believe is your other half, your Venus and Cancer, Two of Cups, that you're ready to get all King of Cups with and settle down? How are... Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so it's just going to open up conversations that probably have been closed before. You know, when we have the Eight of Wands, it's fast-moving conversation. This could unstick this whole situation too if you're trying to move forward on the King of Cups. Now let's pull a card. If this is your person turning from a knight into a king, and they have to tell you something. What is your energy going to be? Like, you've got to, this could work. This could work. Let's see consistency, right? But this could work. Now let's see once they share. This feels deep. I mean, it could be childhood stuff. It could be financial stuff. Could be a mistake they made a long time ago. They carry it with them and they want you to know before it gets any more serious. Okay. So we have Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So it is probably, this might be a financial thing. They have to tell you that they either tied themselves to somebody financial or like there could be something here about money or stability. This could just be that like I'm unmarriable, my credit score, I have this much in debt. This could be something that like you're like, oh my God, I don't care. Let's see. What is the potential? I mean, everything looks so good. It seems like the crux of the matter is with the Strength card and the Moon card here. And it's these two brilliant ladies. But that means that like they're mustering the strength to tell you something. And they came out together, not one after the other. They came out absolutely together. All right, so what is the potential? Once everybody's got all of their cards on the table, what is the potential here? Oh, yeah. This is something coming back. All right. So it was the Eight of Cups in return. So, I mean, that makes sense. This is somebody you might have dealt with in the past that like love bomb went in, came out, love bomb went in, went out. They're turning into the King of Cups now. For you, for them, you're it. So many cups. I mean, we have the Knight, the King, the Two, 7 in reverse, the 8 in reverse, and the 8, you know, if we're going to get cup cards in reverse, I like to see the 4 of Cups in reverse, the 7 and the 8, when we've already got a good thing going. So this is bringing something. Hi, Tina. This is bringing something back. So but you know, feels like I would think your boundaries are what turned the Knight into a king, and them having the epiphany that you're it for them. I don't do readings like this. Like, and you're all watching the cards fly out. Oh, man. Let's just get one love card. We'll go on to Libra. I'm going to do like a little ending thing. And when I do that, I'm still going to be here for Libra. It's just that when I cut these up, which I won't be able to do till like tomorrow night because they have to process and render and all that stuff through YouTube. Ooh, none of these cards want to come out. Okay, so confusion came out in reverse, which is the Seven of Cups in reverse. They're going to go out of their way to make this clear for you. And in the very beginning of the reading, I said the King of Cups, we don't have to like, it's not riddle me this Batman energy. It's not like trying to decipher and read the text 4 times to make sure that like they said what they said and you're not like overthinking it. I think this is a situation, and I could be wrong, but I think this is a situation where maybe in the past your expectations or you're reading into things that they said, and maybe the things that they said were very romantic at the time, and you think no one's going to say that unless they're ready to like back it up, and they did not back it up. And so this time, this is, you know, all I can hear, and I'm old enough, and a lot of you probably, and I fully support the idea that like a lot of that was inappropriate and had not good racial tones. But when I was younger, the Little Rascals were on, and there's a scene with Buckwheat where somebody tries to get him to eat an artichoke, and he has no interest in this giant green vegetable, and he says, I may have choked Artie, but it's not going to choke Buckwheat. And that is what I keep hearing. Because you don't want to be made a fool of twice. I mean, the potential is that this comes back together. That's the card for potential. Confusion is over. I think this person is really going to make an effort to make sure that you understand that you're not just an option. It's not just good conversation when it suits them. You know, you're Gemini. For this to have grabbed your heart, the conversation had to be lit as fuck. Let's be honest. Ooh, I love this for you, Gemini. I love this for you, Gemini. Please, please, please leave me a comment. You know, subscribe if you're watching this after the live. Subscribe, please. But and all the other stuff, appointments and membership is all in the description box. You all know where to find it if you're interested. Man, I really do want you all to leave me a comment because this was juicy. Good googly moogly, that thing is juicy. Your reading was juicy. Okay. Thank you, Geminis. You're welcome to stay for Libra if you like. Okay, Libras, what cards do I want for you? I'm feeling these. Where are they? I'm feeling these for you. Yeah. The miraculous moments or whatever it is. Mystical moments, tarot. I love this deck. Oh, I just dinged my singing bowl. Now there's ringing in my ears. Okay, so Libras, 7th house placements. Maybe you have Venus conjunct 2 or 3 degrees from your ascendant, either direction. And you can be Libra, moon, or Venus, or rising, or you could just be sitting here listening to me for no good reason, and there will be a good reason because your guides get you to the readings and the messages you're supposed to get to. Okay. Good googly moogly. Y'all want me to put up my food pics? I feel like it's food porn. But I made stuff last night and I always take pictures, but homemade tortellini, homemade pasta, homemade cheese. I made the ricotta, homemade pesto. And then I made like an onion slurry and cooked the sausage and that with balsamic before. Yeah, it was good. I would also take a challenge. If somebody's like, bet you can't make this. You're gonna, okay. Yeah, put your, I have to go check into the Discord. I haven't been in there for a while. So Libra, 7th house placements, Libra placements. You got a whole lot of communication, and the communication might be like making you feel like you're, which this is so common. So let me just take a second to talk about it before I finish what the subject matter is. The closer we are to a situation and the more we are emotionally invested, or like our livelihoods are financially invested, you know, making sure the rent is paid, invested, whatever it is, the harder it's harder to read for ourselves. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, whether you have Libra placements or 7th house placements, you probably, your gifts are in tune. You kind of know how to use them. If you don't really know how to use them. But there's so much going on right now. It feels like it's turned off. Like you cannot use your own, you know, there's a lot of communication, and it's almost, you know, I'm never mad at an 8 of Wands as a Leo Venus and an Aries moon. My Juno is in Aries. Not that that's a big placement, but I like a little fire. And so the 8 of Wands, that like communication when you can't put down the phone, you can't, no one wants to hang up kind of thing. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And sometimes when we're in that space, our brains fall out, and also our gifts fall out. And if you know, you know. And it's like the joy of being in that space with somebody when you're either texting or on the phone or whatever is like, it feels like that's a good trade. My brains could fall out because this feels good. You know, I feel like I got plugged in. When your whole body feels like you plugged it into a wall, and it's just, you know, the vibe is vibing. The, you know, the flirting, that whole 9. It just feels good. It feels good. It feels yummy. Because that's what 8 of Wands is to me. And I've heard other readers, you know, say different things about 8 of Wands. But with the High Priestess here, it means there's gifts. Either you're having a lot of conversation with somebody who's about to be in the middle of awakening, or yeah, your brains and your gifts fall out when you talk to this person. You know, again, this also could be like you're having a lot of conversation, and what you don't realize is you're either, if you're not somebody who's already in tune with their gifts, you're about to be, or you're waking them up. Now, I feel like I could stop there with those 2 cards and do a whole reading about, I hated that trend, and I found the whole thing very toxic about, like, we are not rehab for broken men, right? That was, I feel like that's toxic. I feel like the idea that we've all had the experience of, like, feeling like we're a foster home for somebody, and they learn all their lessons and everything with us, and then they go off to their forever home, their forever relationship. I feel like probably men and women have experienced that. Sometimes when you wake somebody up, or they wake you up, the timing is that they maybe don't stay in the relationship with you, even though you're responsible for, like, their, like, epiphanies, their third eye blowing open. This is a little frustrating. If you can get somebody who's already been through at least a little stages, it's, you know, because you can have this incredible bonding experience, and then they may move on. Because with these epiphanies, and what happens when we kind of wake up, is it brings a vulnerability, because all of a sudden we're seeing everything for the first time with new eyes. And if you're talking about somebody who wants to come into the conversation and come into connecting on a relationship level, confident and feeling like a person of the world, that, hi Teresa, that waking up feeling makes them feel brand new, and it's great, and it's wonderful. But because you now became their teacher, it depends on how far along. You know, I want somebody to sit me down, shut me up, and teach me something new all the time, right? And I think that like that back and forth is beautiful, because then you keep growing and no one's ever going to get bored of each other. It depends on the mindset of the person. But let's find out what else is going here. But that is one of three situations. Either your brains and your gifts just fall out your understanding of you when you're talking to them, or you all of this conversation with somebody that is lit, and you know, maybe at times a little I'm almost getting the impression that it's spicy without being overtly spicy, like warm and fuzzy, and the attraction is palpable, but nobody's saying anything even remotely like inappropriate. Not that it's inappropriate to flirt, but you know what I mean. No one's going there. It's not purposely meant to arouse, but it is anyway. Hey, Will. Okay. Let's get where your energy is at. Let's see if I can bribe my youngest to like go through my decks, because they're all like facing different ways. And I don't have the time. Wish I could find like somebody that wanted to read. My kids don't have any interest. Like locally that I could apprentice. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I just did. So I guess I was supposed to. Okay. So, yeah. So the vibe that I got for the first one is right. We have Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this is some kind of union or reunion. It's something celebratory. You are all up in your feels. This is your energy. This is their energy. You know, when we get the Three of Cups, it can be a couple of different things. What I'm going to guess is that for this one, and you know, the cards will confirm it for me. Is that the three here is like, this is, universe definitely brought this conversation together. It's like you, them, and universe. All right, let's get more details. Gonna say I thought you were saying your man, you're gonna toss your man out of the house for eating your burrito, and I was gonna be like, wow, she's not even a Taurus, she's strict. I reread it. I was perplexed. Okay. This is somebody coming out, like, all of this conversation is coming after it was stagnant, whether it's you or them. The conversation was stagnant. Somebody went inward purposely to get closer to an awakening. And sometimes when we go in to like work on ourselves, that's, you know, awakenings come from our own healing. Newsflash. Okay. This Two of Pentacles gives me... Two of Pentacles can mean balance. I feel like every Two of Pentacles cards is different. Because I feel like some of them, the pentacles, one's down here, one's down there, one's huge, one's small. And sometimes they're perfectly even. This one, that's a lot to do to get that even. So, this is either how y'all live your life, they live their life, or there's some obstacles to overcome to get this to work. That could be distance, that could be like blending families, that could be... I don't see evidence of a third person that's moving out so that this can come in. Okay. I'm very interested in this now. What's the Two of Pentacles? Sounds like a bullfrog on my front porch. I don't know if you can all hear that. Okay. When you guys are talking, yeah, there's obstacles because when you guys are talking, it's like you're in your own world. And it's like a fantasy. So either one or both of you don't think that this can come into like real life. There's some kind of obstacle here that makes this feel like this is perfect, but it's only ever going to be in conversation. Like, we can't get this together. Let's look at why. There should not be a turkey on my front porch. While there's tons of nature around me, like, it's not that much nature. Also, it's April. I don't know that that's wild turkey season. Okay. Maybe a woodpecker? Okay. This will come together. It's going to come together slowly. The Seven of Cups can be like, this is so good, this can't be real. But there are obstacles. This is going to happen, Libras, but it's going to happen slowly. It's going to take time for this to come together. What is the potential? But I mean, with the Three of Cups here, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like universe has a hand in this. Like, this is okay. Page of Wands. One of you is going to have to make like a whole new start, which I think that there's moving involved here. Can I just get confirmation about any card that looks like moving? Oh, well, we got the King of Wands and the Empress. So that's a beautiful couple. Also means you guys will fight. If you are of age and that is something you want, there's other things that could come out of that card flying out, Libra. And if you're not what you're interested in, heads up. Your nickname might be Myrtle right now. Can I get a call? I don't know if it's like moving a job or like moving out of their house or something, but somebody, yeah. Could we get more things about a whole new start? Nobody does that much to get something in balance unless it's worth it. But I mean, what's a long-term potential here for Libra? Ooh, 2 of Cups just showed. What is the long-term? 6 of Wands, victory. But again, another card that says, like, this is going to take some doing. Knight of Pentacles, like, this is going to move slow. Almost feels like, too, you have to allow them to move slowly. If that makes any sense. Let's take a love card. We'll go on to Aquarius. And you're welcome to stay for Aquarius. I will chop these up into 3 videos. And by the way, I'm live every Sunday. Yeah. Trapped came out upside down. So somebody's maybe financially bound or like bound by their job. So I just feel like someone can't leave their job. So someone else is going to have to change theirs. But this connection feels worth it. There's some kind of concession to be made, but it gets trapped upside down just means like it does. I mean, we have the 6 of Wands here. It's going to work, but it's going to take a little effort. What deck is the love deck or what deck is this? This is the mystical moments of the tarot. The thing is up there, I think. My hair is still damp. This is what happens if I let my hair dry. It's all wavy. I look like a golden retriever. The hummingbird. Yeah, this is the tarot of the mystical moments. It's a gorgeous deck. It was a gift from my niece on my birthday 3-4 years ago. Okay. Libras, leave me a comment. You know where all the stuff is in the description box. I'm live on Sundays. But I'm really most interested in you leaving me a comment. And subscribe if you're watching this in the dissected version. If you're not in the live. If you're live and you're chatting. But please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Okay, Aquarius, and thank you, Libras. Okay, hi Aquarians and 11th house placements. Maybe you have Uranus or Saturn 2 or 3 degrees from your ascendant, or you just are listening to this for whatever reason. Maybe you came for Libra and stayed for Aquarius. Okay, using the Starman Tarot. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Just felt a big nope. We're going to use the Pope Tarot. Obsessed with this deck right now. It was a gift from the lovely Shauna. All right, what, Aquarius, what do your guides want to tell my guides? Tell me to talk to you about. Okay. Change of Fortune and Eight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Look how cool these cards are. Look at that. It looks like something from my childhood. I'm in love with it. And then we have an Eight of Cups. Now, the thing about the Eight of Cups is normally when we see the Eight of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot, all the cups are knocked down except for two. There's still a Two of Cups. Five of Cups is the same, by the way, if you've never noticed. I kind of want to pull out a Rider-Waite, but it's going to take too much time to find those. With this one, they're all up. I want to clarify that Eight of Cups, because what's interesting is when we have Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, it means there's an opportunity, there's something good, you took the opportunity, but like Wheel of Fortune's a really positive card, but it's also about like closing a chapter so you could start a new chapter. So is Eight of Cups. Where's your energy at in all of this? I mean, I have Pluto on my ascendant, so I have Eight of Cups a lot in my life. And sometimes that's what we need to, like, you know, purging and release. Aquarius. And I mean, you're fixed, but you're represented even on the Wheel of Fortune. But you're the most for innovation. Okay. We have a Six of Cups. Now, sometimes Six of Cups has an adult with a child, and I see that as childhood healing. When it's two people the same age giving each other flowers, I see that as childhood sweetheart. That could be from all the way into college, as far as I'm concerned. Hi, Tanya. Too many. Let's see what the other energy is here. I mean, this could be like, I don't know, are you dealing with a Libra? Are you the one walking away from everything to move towards this, like, you know, Six of Cups can also be like soulmate. Boy, these readings today, I think air signs, it's probably good that I waited so long. We got the best readings of April. They're all lovey, lovey, lovey. Gemini's reading was wild. Okay, what is the energy of the other thing here? Because I don't want to ask about what you're walking away from. I want to ask about what is this energy that's like the Wheel of Fortune here. What is the good fortune coming? Because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is round. It means you turned it. You co-created this situation. Okay, the other is Temperance. Look at this Temperance card. Part woman, part angel. Right? Wait, what does it say? Part man, part woman, all angel. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. Temperance. It's a very, very interesting card. Aquarius, You or somebody you're dealing with could be somebody who is walking into a sober life. Those cups could be filled with other things. This feels like childhood healing. This feels like, and it could also just be a new, improved, more balanced life. But it's, you know, it's a balancing act. So this could be like getting rid of all your processed food, getting rid of sugar. There's something that you've walked away from that's it's going to be very, very good from you. It's healing. This could be, oof. All right, let's get more details on this. This is huge. I feel like the childhood healing or the soulmate or whatever, sometimes you find somebody and they just naturally create an environment for you to heal yourself, which is really beautiful. Okay. Let's get more. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's Aquarius, you had to walk away from a group, a mindset, or a person to like completely, this opens up your life for so many beautiful things. But getting the Seven of Swords in reverse on top of the Temperance and the Six of Cups, for me, completely reads like something you may have like been lying to yourself about, or like not, like knowing something was like not great for you. And you no longer want to have a blind eye to it. Maybe something that you snuck around and did. That can be sugar. That can be a lot of things. That could be spending. That could be... But whatever you're walking away from here, it was like a temporary fix. I fixed it. There was something that was a temporary fix, and you did, like, I want to hug whoever this is. This is huge. This is life change. It doesn't surprise me. It's not even about Pluto being in your sign. It's about the fact that we went through a Taurus Scorpio eclipse season. You know, the nodes changed only last July. So prior to that, you went through the nodes in Scorpio and Taurus, and all of the squaring of those two signs. Whether the eclipse was in Taurus or Scorpio, you got squared. And so there would be a lot of challenging things to challenge exactly how you were living now, to move into something better for you. And Aquarius is you know, about progression and innovation. So they might be fixed signs, but you know, their Saturn translates like learn the rules to break them. All right. And then I'll just pull a little separate love reading, because this seems to be self-love here. And again, there could be a soulmate here that just provided the environment so you didn't feel like you had to hide from yourself. This is hiding from yourself in reverse. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse. There's so much healing here, Aquarius. This is life-changing huge. Also, you know, 2 major arcana on the table. Magician. This allows you to start something completely new, Aquarius. What is it that you're trying to start new, though? I do feel like you had to let somebody go that was happier when you were not doing this well. Some people have a hard time with us healing because that's not something they're interested in for themselves. What are we starting new? That was a hole. 8 of Pentacles. I mean, this energy is gorgeous. Tons and tons of healing. I mean, there's insane amounts of cards saying the same thing here. Changing your daily habits too to make this all work for you might have meant not saying this is like directly correlated, but it just brings it up. Like the other night I teased my daughter because I gave in and had one of her cans of soda. I think I went 4 or 5 years without touching soda. And then I moved back in with her. Or she moved in with me, however you want to say. And I'm like, you are such a bad influence. So like there's somebody that I don't feel that was like an overtly bad influence. But they're showing me that because that is the 8 of Cups. Like you love this person, but like you cannot hang out with them all the time. Or it's almost like you can't listen to the stuff they say because that supports your old programming. That supports your old toxic behaviors. That supports shame. It supports the old. You're, man alive. All right, where is this going? Where is this going for you? Holy cow. It's almost like you walk away from somebody and the soulmate comes right in too. And then it's like, oh, I wasn't ever supposed to live like that. Yeah. 7 of Cups in reverse. Now, 7 of Cups, we usually have lots of choices. One of them, yeah, this one has it the right way. There's like a snake. Some things are good, some things are bad. When I have, which 7 of Cups in reverse showed up in Gemini's reading? I want to say it was Gemini. Yeah, that's hard. It's hard when we have friends that we outgrow. It's hard to sit in that energy because they don't want to hear. Yeah. Things that used to be choices are just not choices for you anymore. Whatever this is, it sticks. Whatever this is, it sticks. Let's grab a separate love reading for you because a lot of people come for the love reading. So let's give you a love reading. I'm going to use these. Actually, I love these for Aquarius. The Star Tarot. All right, what do we have for Aquarius and love? This is beautiful self-love. Man, this is a lot in one. It's like this month really could have just been the month with all the eclipses and the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which would have been in a square to some of Aquarius's placements. It's almost like everything clinched. Like it was with the eclipses too. It was time for that 8 of Cups. It was really time. You know, and sometimes universe helps us move things out of the way by moving it out of the way for us. Or just giving us confirmation it's the right thing. Okay. Ooh, oh, okay. We have an Ace of Cups. We have 10 of Swords in reverse. And we have a 6 of Pentacles. Universe is bringing you love, period. That's Ace of Cups. It's the I love you. It is universe, divine, right? The 6 of Pentacles just means like there's usually reciprocity. This is only going to come out if you are somebody who felt like your last relationships were not even at all. And the 10 of Swords in reverse, and clarify that. So that can go 2 ways. Sometimes I read the 10 of Swords in reverse is like there's just one more thing. And you get to close a chapter. The Hierophant. Some of y'all are headed for marriage with this Ace of Cups. There's something in this love reading, there's something or someone that has to come along with this love that looks amazing. I feel like it's a child outgrowing the space, or I don't feel like it's there forever, but for now it comes along with the package. It's not great, but it's you know, you can deal with it. Could be somebody going through like finalizing stuff with an ex, and it could be like a grown child that is maybe in the house when they just need a little bit more time to, like, you know, fly the nest kind of thing. But it's not forever. And I feel like that's the big message that I'm supposed to give. Like, don't worry, that's not going to be forever. Aquarius, this reading was crazy and beautiful, and I'm proud of you. Again, leave me a comment. All the stuff is in the description box. I'm live on Sundays around 1:15 Eastern. I really want to know who you are, because, like, this is incredible. And this isn't just, like, creating the boundaries. This is executing the boundaries. This is, like, doing the hard stuff. Not just, like, realizing it has to be done. Amazing. Amazing. I love you. Now you love you. I will split these all up into 3, probably Sunday night. Maybe I will re-release them on Monday, and then I will get going ASAP on May's readings for you all. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.